Hi guys, and welcome to the Marshall online demo for the MG2CFX. This is a 2-watt solid state amp, part of the current MG range, and you can run this thing on mains or actually on batteries as well, which makes it a great portable amplifier. There's also a lot of different features in there which we're going to have a look through. So we're going to have a look across the top panel. I'm going to explain what everything does and then run some sounds by you as well. So working on our way from left to right, what you've got to understand with this amp is that every pot has 2 different modes, and the secondary mode can be accessed by just holding down this shift button just down here, which also doubles up as a tap tempo for the delay. So the first control here, in the bold letters it says mode, and that without pressing anything down, just moving that on its own, that's where you select any of your 10 preset sounds. Its secondary function by holding down the shift button is also the bass control. The next one along is your gain control, and also doubles up as a treble control as well. Then you've got your effects, and that secondary function is a reverb on there. Then you've got overall volume, and this part also doubles up as the delay. So let me explain how it works. First up, you can choose, as I said, one of your 10 different presets on here. So 0 is clean. Then you've got your crunch sounds, number 1. Now what happens is each of these next 3 groups of 3 sounds, the higher you go in each category, the more mids you get, because there's no mid control on here, so it's like a predetermined amount of mids. So you'll see that number 1 is like a crunch sound with not much going on in the mids. Number 2 has more. And number 3 has the most. So comparing number 1 with number 3, you can hear the change in character. Now when you get onto your overdrive 1 sounds, it's a similar thing. So number 4 is the overdrive 1 sound without too much going on in the mids there. Number 5 has a bit more mids. And number 6 has most amount of mids in this sector. Again, between 4 and 6, you can hear the difference here. Then you've got your overdrive 2 sounds, which work in a similar way. So 7. 8. And 9. Alright, so I've got the gain running on about 3/4 for the sounds that you heard there. You can push more if you want. And what we'll do here is I'll explain to you about the effects section. So first up, the effects, regular modulation effects are controlled just here. So first up, you've got chorus, and I'll take this back to the clean sound for this. As with the other MG effects, the more you turn it round clockwise, the more intense they become. Next up, you've got phaser. And then you've got flanger on there as well. And as I said earlier, this pot also doubles up as the reverb. So if we take those effects off and then I hold down the shift button here and I bring it up, you'll hear reverb start to come in now as well. And doing it this way is exactly how you change the bass and treble controls on the first 2 pots as well to set your EQ. You've also got, as I said here, volume, and this also works as a delay. So if I hold this down and then I bring the mix of the delay up, you can hear I've got reverb and delay now. So if I want, I can take the reverb off. And I can change the speed of the delay now with this button just by tapping it. So it makes it very versatile, and also means that you can run up to 3 effects at a time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some chorus in there maybe, or some phaser. I'm going to bring some reverb in there as well. Still got my delay running as well, and I'm going to put the preset to number 9. So that gives you an idea of what you can do with this amp. You don't have to have effects set like that if you don't want to. If you just want a straight sound, it's good for that as well. But it is incredibly versatile. And as I said, just 2 watts and is battery powered as well. That's pretty much it. For more information on this amp and others in the range, then please head to your local Marshall dealer.